नमस्कार. आत्ताच आपण पाहिलं की पाथ ऑफ द बुलेट y इज इक्वल टू x tan अल्फा -1/2 gx² डिवाइड बाय u² cos² अल्फा. दिस पाथ इज अ पॅराबोला. तर आपल्याला फक्त इथं न्यूटन सेकंड लॉ ऑफ मोशन्स फक्त यूज करावं लागलं. बाकी सगळं कोऑर्डिनेटच्या मदतीनं with the help of coordinate system we can find the equation of motions of the particle of a bullet. आपण सहजरित्या फाइंड आउट केलेली आहे. तर इथं आपल्याला कुठल्याही एक्सपेरिमेंटची गरज लागलेली नाही आहे किंवा कुठल्याही मेजरमेंटची गरज लागलेली नाही आहे. तर आपलं हेच मॅथमॅटिक्सचं मेन उद्दिष्ट आहे आणि असंच आपल्याला प्रत्येक वेळेला कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टीम किंवा प्रिन्सिपल किंवा अझम्पशन यूज करून आपल्याला फाइंड आउट करायचे आहेत. कुठलाही थेरम्स म्हणा, कुठलाही प्रॉब्लेम म्हणा, कुठलाही सोल्युशन म्हणा, तर आपल्याला कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टीम अँड प्रिन्सिपल ऑफ मॅथमॅटिक्स, अझम्पशन ऑफ मॅथमॅटिक्स यूज करायचे आहेत. तर फ्रॉम द path of the bullet we observe the cases. First, the coordinate used to describe the motion of a particle or system of particle must be linearly independent. बघा, जे कोऑर्डिनेट आपण 1 किंवा 2 किंवा 3 कोऑर्डिनेट यूज करतो ते काय असायला पाहिजेत? लिनियरली इंडिपेंडेंट असायला पाहिजेत. ते का? म्हणजे लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन त्यांचं 0मध्ये लिहिता येतं. नंतर सेकंड रिमार्क बघा, इफ द कोऑर्डिनेट मूव्स फ्रीली इन स्पेस देन 3 independent coordinates are used for describe the motions of a particle, that is either Cartesian coordinate or spherical polar coordinate. Cartesian coordinate is of the form x, y, z, and spherical polar coordinate is of the form r, theta, phi. If the particle is moves, next remark, if the particle moves along one coordinate axis in space, then all the 3 coordinates are not independent. एक कोऑर्डिनेट जर मूव्ज होत असेल तर सगळेच कोऑर्डिनेट लिनियरली इंडिपेंडंट नसतात असं इथं आहे. अलॉंग द all the 3 coordinates are not independent. Hence, these 3 coordinates cannot be used further describe the motions of the particle or description साठी ते आपण घेऊ शकत नाही. फोर्थ रिमार्क बघा, if one coordinate is varies along a coordinate axis, एखाद्या coordinate axisच्या अलॉंग एक कोऑर्डिनेट जर व्हेरीज होत असेल आणि अदर 2 रिमेन्स कॉन्स्टंट, देन ओनली व्हेरिंग कोऑर्डिनेट आर यूज्ड टू द डिस्क्राइब द मोशन्स ऑफ द पार्टिकल. म्हणजे आपण तोच व्हेरिंग कोएफिशियंट म्हणजे जो बदललेला आहे, जो बदलतो आहे तोच कोऑर्डिनेट आपण यूज करायचे, बाकीचे 2 अजिबात घ्यायचे नाही आहेत. तर आपल्याला नेक्स्ट कन्सेप्ट इंट्रोडक्शनसाठी किंवा बेसिक कन्सेप्ट इथं लागणारी व्हिलॉसिटी मीन्स व्हॉट इज, आपण 9वी 10वीपासून शिकतच आलेलो आहोत. व्हिलॉसिटी रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ डिस्प्लेसमेंट विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू टाईम टी, सेम ॲज, फक्त वेक्टरच्या फॉर्ममध्ये मांडायला पाहिजेत आणि क्लासिकल मेकॅनिक्सच्या फॉर्ममध्ये मांडायला पाहिजे, क्लासिकल मेकॅनिक्सच्या लँग्वेजमध्ये मांडायला पाहिजे. द व्हेलॉसिटी ऑफ द पार्टिकल इज डिफाइंड ॲज द टाइम रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ पोझिशन वेक्टर, that is v is equal to or v bar is equal to r bar dot where r bar is the position vector with respect to fixed point O. R bar is the position vector with respect to fixed point O. V is the velocity of the particle. V is the velocity of the particle. If V r bar is equal to xi plus yj plus zk त्या लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन मध्ये असेल, then velocity of the particle काय असेल, r bar dot is equal to xi dot plus yj dot plus y dot j plus z dot k, x dot y plus y dot j plus z dot k, where x dot y dot z dot are the components of the velocity along the coordinate axis. Next one, where x dot y dot z dot are called the components of the velocity along the coordinate axis. Next, now see here linear momentum. What is linear momentum? The linear momentum of the particle is defined as the product of mass of the particle and its velocity, and it is denoted by small p bar. And p bar is equal to m v bar. Bar nothing but it is a vector quantity. In terms of linear momentum of the particle, the equations of motion is given by f bar is equal to p bar dot. अतिशय इम्पॉर्टंट जे आपल्याला इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन्स आहे ते अतिशय इम्पॉर्टंट आहे आणि हेच आपल्याला यूज करायचं आहे. हे तर कुठलं इक्वेशन एफ बार इज इक्वल टू पी बार डॉट अतिशय इम्पॉर्टंट आहे, अतिशय युजफुल आहे. मॅथमॅटिकल डी आर लेम्बर्स प्रिन्सिपल हेच आहे, बाकी काही नाही आहे. तर तुम्ही महत्त्वाचं इम्पॉर्टंट आहे ते मी सांगतो आहे. ठीक आहे. तर आपल्याला अँग्युलर मोमेंटम नेक्स्ट कन्सेप्ट. Angular momentum, the angular momentum of a particle about any fixed point. Angular momentum of a particle about any fixed point O as the origin is defined as position vector cross product linear momentum. Cross product of position vector and linear momentum. This is angular momentum. L and is denoted by L bar, and L bar is equal to R bar cross product B bar. And angular momentum is perpendicular to both the position vector and the linear momentum of the particle. Angular momentum हे परपेंडिक्युलर पोझिशन व्हेक्टरला पण आहे आणि लिनियर मोमेंटमला पण आहे. नेक्स्ट, टॉर्क नथिंग बट इज अ वेक्टर क्वांटिटी. Torque is defined as the rate of change of angular momentum. n bar is equal to dl bar by dt is equal to d by dt of Cartesian cross product of r bar and p bar. What is p bar? Mass multiply velocity, product of the mass and velocity. What is velocity? V is equal to r dot. Therefore, n bar is equal to d by dt of r bar cross product m r dot. Now, d by dt differentiation of product rule. R bar dot same as r dot same as d by dt of mr, d by dt of mr, nothing but r bar dot. Therefore, r bar multiply mr dot plus d by dt of r bar dot, nothing but r bar double dot, and r bar multiply r bar. Now see here, r bar r bar dot square is equal to r bar dot square plus r double dot is nothing but this is same as plus r bar Cartesian product f bar, Cartesian product f bar, where f bar is equal to r double dot. Therefore, n bar is equal to dl bar by dt. dl bar by dt is equal to r bar cross product f bar, r bar cross product f bar. Now we have to see that next concept, equation of motion and conservation theorems. Equation of motion and conservation theorem. Now see here, equation of motion for a particle. एका particle साठी आपण equation of motion पाहूया. Consider a particle of mass m whose position vector with respect to the some fixed point is r bar. If f bar is the force applied on the particle, then equation of motion of the particle is given by Newton's second law of motions. F bar is equal to p bar dot, that is dp bar by dt. Therefore, what is p bar? P bar is the linear momentum of the particle, and p bar is equal to m multiply v, mass multiply angular velocity of the particle, and v is nothing but dr by dt and m r dot. P bar is equal to m r dot is the linear momentum of the particle, and the force is defined as mass multiplies acceleration, and that is f bar is equal to ma bar. Equation 1. What is equation 1? dp bar by dt, and from f bar is equal to ma bar. F bar LHS, this F bar LHS, and this is m r dot, and nothing but A is equal to d2 r bar by dt square. A as acceleration is equal to d2 r bar by dt square and integrate. Therefore, dr by dt is equal to at plus c, where c is the constant of integration and is to be determined. Now applying the initial condition when t is equal to 0, therefore dr by dt is equal to u initial velocity, therefore c is equal to u bar t. Therefore v is equal to u plus at. This equation shows that determines the velocity of the particle at an instant t. Again integrate. What is integrate? R bar dot integrate. R bar dot rate of change of displacement with respect to time t, velocity integration r, therefore ut plus 1 by 2 at square plus c1. Applying initial condition where c1 is constant of integration at t is equal to 0, r is equal to 0, c1 is equal to 0. Hence we have r is equal to ut plus 1 by 2 at square. From equation v is equal to u plus at. Eliminate t from this equation. Therefore t is equal to v minus u divided by a, and putting the value of t in equation r is equal to ut plus 1 by 2 at square, and we get v square is equal to u square plus 2ar, and this is the velocity of the particle at a given time interval t. And equation 4, v is equal to u plus at. Equation 5, v r is equal to ut plus 1 by 2 at square, and equation 6, v square is equal to u square plus a square 2ar are the algebraic equations of motion and derived from the equation 1 f bar is equal to p bar dot. This is equation of motion p bar dot. This is differential equation of motion, and it follows that equation f bar is equal to p bar dot, that if the applied force is 0, then the linear momentum of the particle is conserved. That is means when f bar is equal to 0, then p dot is equal to 0, integration p is equal to constant. Therefore total linear momentum of the particle is constant. हे झालं आपलं इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन फॉर अ पार्टिकल, एका पार्टिकलसाठी झालं. आता इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन्स फॉर अ सिस्टीम ऑफ पार्टिकल बघायचं आहे. कन्सिडर अ सिस्टीम ऑफ n particles of masses m1 m2 dot 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 mn having position vector ri bar I is equal to 1 2 3 dot 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 n relative to an arbitrary fixed origin. Then in this case there arises two types of forces. One is external forces on the system f I bar of e, I is equal to 1 2 3 dot 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 n, and internal forces Fji internal, Fji bar internal. Thus, the total force acting on the ith particle of the system is given by F bar is equal to F I of E, F I bar of E plus Fji internal bar, where Fji internal is the total internal force acting on the ith particle due to the interaction of all other n-1 particles of the system. Thus, the equation of motions of the ith particle is given by F bar is equal to P bar dot, and F bar is nothing but F I E plus F J internal. Therefore, F I E plus F J internal. Now, the equation of motions of whole system is given by summation over I F I E plus summation over I summation over J F J internal is equal to summation over I P I dot. Therefore, summation of P F I E plus summation of F J internal is equal to P I dot. The terms F J internal represents the vector sum of ith particle due to the jth particle, and this implies that mutual interaction between the ith particle and jth particle are equal but opposite. Therefore, Fi internal Fj internal is equal to minus Fj I internal. Therefore, summation over Ij, I is not equal to j. Fj internal is equal to 0. Therefore, equation, what is equation? Which equation? Fi plus Fj internal is equal to 0. Here replace Fj is equal to 0. Replace Fj is equal to 0, and same remains what is Fi is equal to Fi Pi dot. Fi is equal to Pi dot. Therefore, F is equal to P dot, where P is the total momentum of the particle of the system, and F is equal to P dot is the total external force acting on the system. Next, conservation theorems for linear momentum. If the external force acting on the particle is 0, then the total linear momentum of the system is conserved. That is, from equations, F bar is equal to P bar dot. Therefore, P bar is equal to 0. Therefore, P bar dot is equal to 0. And integrations, with integration, P is equal to constant of motion, that is linear momentum of the particle, is conserved. Next one, angular momentum of the system of particle. Consider a system of n particles of masses m1, m2, mn having position vectors ri bar I is equal to 1, 2, 3 dot 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 n relative to an arbitrary fixed origin. The angular momentum of the ith particle of the system about the origin is given by Li bar is equal to Ri bar cross Pi bar. Thus, the total angular momentum of the system about any point is equal to the Li bar is equal to Ri bar cross Pi bar. If n is the total torque acting on the system, then equations of motions of the system is given by L bar is equal to dl bar dt is equal to d by dt of r bar cross p bar, and this is equal to 0, and so on. This is write this. N bar is equal to dl bar dt is equal to summation of ri bar cross P a bar. Therefore, this is equal.